So watch the entire video lecture to get benefited out of it. So without any delay, let's start with the topic trophic level. So let's start. So you can see in trophic level, we'll discuss this in detail. The topic trophic level. So what is a trophic level? See, in each step in a food chain where transfer of food energy takes place is called trophic level. All right. You can see the pyramids are given below. You can see in the pyramids they are mentioned in every stages. There is a different stages. All the stages are divided, isn't it? You can see first stage is a producer, second is a primary consumer, second then is a secondary consumer, then tertiary consumer. All right. So these stages each is called a trophic level. Clear? So there are 1 2 3 4 trophic levels are here. Clear? So the first trophic level consists of producers, and the second trophic level consists of primary consumers. The third trophic level consists of secondary consumers, and the fourth trophic level consists of tertiary consumers. Since the transfer of food energy decreases at each trophic level, the number of trophic levels are limited and do not exceed 4 or 5. All right, it's maximum 4 to 5. Clear? So you can see examples are given, like for producers they have given photosynthetic plant, algae and bacteria. Like for primary consumers they have given example herbivores. Like for secondary consumers they have given example like carnivores, and for tertiary consumer they have given top carnivores. Clear? So these you know already, we have already discussed with the topic food chain and food web. Yes, you should be clear with this. And you see it's a pyramid shape. That means the lower base level have a large number of organism as compared to the top organism. Clear? Because you see in producers example grasses, there are so many grasses, whereas in tertiary consumer the an owl is given, isn't, a bird is given, that is single. So the number is varying, that's why it's curved, that is cone shaped. The top is less number of uh, individuals, and bottom there's base, there more number of individuals are there. Next you see in a trophic level you can see the light energy will be passing, isn't it? So you know already the energy flow in ecosystem, that means the 10% law, isn't it? That means sorry, that means in 10% law you know that the energy will be decreased, isn't it? And only 10% will be transferred. Understood? You can see here at the base there is 22 there is a 20,000 kilocalorie, then it is reduced to 2,000 calorie, then reduced to 200 calorie, then reduced to 20 calorie, then reduced to 2 calorie, isn't it? So we know that from plants, before plants we know that the sunlight is entering the earth, isn't it? So when sunlight is entering, the 99% is reflected back, whereas only 1% enters the earth. So these 1% I'm considering at 100%. All right. So these 1% is being absorbed by the plants, isn't it? So total amount of energy is absorbed by the plant. Now the energy that will be transferred to each successive trophic level will be 10%. That means 90% will be reduced in each successive trophic level. All right. So you can see the values are given, like the base, that is a primary producer. Clear? They are receiving 20,000 kilocalories, isn't it, energy, whereas in the second stage or second trophic level in the primary consumer they are receiving only 2,000 calorie, where it was previously 20,000, now it has received 2,000 kilocalorie. All right. So 10% has been received. Same way next trophic level 200 is received, then next trophic level and tertiary consumer 20 is received, and in quaternary consumer 2 kilocalories received. All right. So these are energy reduction. So these also called 10% law. All right. So these are the following diagrams of pyramid. You can see producers 100%, then primary consumer gets 10% of the energy, then secondary consumer gets 1% of the energy, then third level consumer gets 0.1% of the energy, and the fourth level consumer gets 0.01% of energy. So this is how the energy is being lost, isn't it, from passing from one consumer to another. So you can see one more trophic levels I have shown, like first is a primary producer, they have given plants, they are autotroph, isn't it? Second, they have given secondary consumers. Second, they have given the primary consumer, not secondary consumer. First is a primary producers, then is a primary consumer. The grasshopper, squirrels are given, they are herbivores. Then they have given in the third, they have given secondary consumers. A scorpion has been given. Clear, these are primary consumers. Next, they're given fourth stage, they have given tertiary consumer, isn't it? Kit fox, golden eagle, these are secondary. These are the stages how trophic level functions, isn't it? So in every stages the energy is being deducted. It's called 10% law, and only 10% is being transferred. That means 90% of it is deducted. So one more example you can see, producers are there, next herbivore or primary consumers are there, next first level carnivores or secondary consumers are there, next second level carnivores or tertiary consumers are there. Clear, these are one more pyramid. So here one more pyramid you can see, primary producer, first order consumer, intermediate predator and top predator. You can see in the primary producers they are given phytoplanktons, algae, etc. And in second and the first order consumer they have given zooplanktons, isn't it? Then in the next stage they have given the black grouper, isn't it? Yellow-tailed snapper, barjack and all. And this higher fishes have been given next. All right. Now what is ecological pyramid? Clear. So ecological pyramid, you know, the trophic level that I have discussed, I have shown you the triangular figure, isn't it? That is actual a pyramid, that is a 3D diagram. All right. So the ecological pyramid comprised of three main types. One is energy, one is biomass, one is number. That means one is pyramid of energy, another is pyramid of biomass, another is pyramid of number. And now the latest one that is accepted is pyramid of energy. Clear. So pyramid of energy means only 10% of the available energy within the trophic level is transferred to organism at the next trophic level. The thing that I have discussed now, isn't it? Only 10% of the energy will be transferred to next trophic level and the 90% will be deducted. All right. So these one we are following, the accepted, the most common and accepted one. And in the biomass they are focusing on the mass, isn't it? The total amount of living tissue within a given trophic level is called biomass. So this one we are they have discarded that. And one more is the pyramid of number. First one is based on energy, second one is based on mass, and the third one is based on number of individuals. Like what is pyramid of number? Ecological pyramids can also be based on the number of individual organisms at each trophic level. So this one is also discarded, isn't it? So only pyramid of energy is being focused. And the most accepted one is pyramid of energy. So you can see one more energy pyramids given, decomposers, isn't it? See, primary producers 100%, then primary consumers 10%, then secondary consumers 1%, then third level consumers 0.1%, then the highest one, isn't it? Fourth level consumers is 0.01%. You can see how the energy is being decreasing, isn't it? In each successive trophic level. That means 10% is being passed and 90% is being deducted. So here's one more energy pyramid. You can see they are given in joule format. See in the base, see 10,000 joule, next followed by next trophic level 1000 joule, followed by next trophic level 100 joule, followed by next trophic level 10 joule, and followed by next trophic level 1 joule, isn't it? How see how the energy is being decreased. So student, these are the homework questions. You'll write define trophic level. Second question, draw a ecological pyramid showing different trophic level, and third is define ecological pyramids. So thank you student, this was all about today's video lecture. Here I have discussed about ecological pyramid. So watch the entire video lecture to gain basics out of it. Stay at home, stay safe, and I'm sure it's signing off for today, and again we'll meet in the next class. Thank you students. Stay home and stay safe.